I would like to share with you this privileged moment about the mobile life water quality standard monitoring and surveillance organization. The aims and manifestation of formation for the life water quality monitoring organization was the organization was formed to investigate the chances of waterborne related diseases that are emerging due to consuming contaminated water unknowingly. There is an increasing number of people dying off per minute due to drinking contaminated water from tap water, vending kiosks, water kiosks, borehole water, clean water, spring water, and well water. These are all types of water, sources of water that we as human beings get our water. But this water, we don't know the state or the level of pollution or of contaminants in which they are. The organization was also formed based on the during investigation we came across also some means through which human beings, more so those who like swimming in pools, also come in contact with unknown water contaminants on their skin and even swallow the same polluted water, hence illness. It was through these critical situations that forced the formation of organization to ensure that all water resources in both urban and rural areas, settlement areas, are monitored, surveyed accordingly. The studies also have shown that we lost more than 15 million lives of people due to contracting waterborne diseases has been also proven by signs and symptoms of heavy metals, pathogens, and toxins found in contaminated water consumed. The following are some of signs and symptoms and effects of waterborne related diseases. One, when you see somebody has a damage of central nervous system or function, the person may be suffering from other types of diseases, but also when somebody consumes or has a prolonged consuming of water that is contaminated leads to such effects. Damage of cardiovascular and gastrointestinal system. This is just a barrow for an effect or a sign that may appear or be seen during some signs or symptoms of a disease. Damage of kidney, liver, and endocrine glands. It is also a sign and a symptom for this effect. Damage of bones. We have come to discover that children exposed to a lead as a metal at a young age are likely to suffer from shorter attention spans and are less able to read and learn than their peers. Children with above average mercury exposures have learning difficulties. We know that mercury is also found in water. As we have seen, recent studies also suggest that arsenic can also harm the developing brain. Many other health effects of these metals are well known. Also, the organization also happened to sample a few deadly toxins. To sample a few deadly toxins that they are present in drinking water leads to the following common health effects to human beings. One, lead. As we all know that lead is a metal, and we as water quality and as an organization in general, we discover that lead has been has been causing contaminants in water. Some of the signs are behavioral problems, high blood pressure leading to anemia disease. So when somebody has consumed a lot of water that has lead, leads to high blood pressure leading to anemia disease. Other signs: kidney damage, memory and learning difficulties. High consumption of long time can lead to miscarriage in human. We find that a woman who has consumed a lot of lead and is pregnant, it will lead to miscarriage later on. Studies also show that can lead to reduced sperm production. It is also known to make one have reduced intelligent quotient. The IQ of a person reduces. Arsenic is also a type of an heavy metal that is found in water. The signs are as follows: breathing problems, especially in young children, and both suffering from asthmatic disease, leads to death if exposed to higher levels and at higher state standards guideline concentration. It is well known heavy metal found in drinking water that causes cancerous disease, carcinogen, causing both skin cancer and lung cancer. Decreased intelligence, causes nausea, causes also diarrhea and vomiting, peripheral and nervous problems. Mercury causes blindness and deafness, especially when a pregnant woman exposes herself for a longer time on drinking water that are these heavy metals. Digestive problems leads to kidney damage. Lack of coordination when consumed at a higher rate leads to metal retardation. In smaller quantities, certain contaminants like heavy metals found in water are nutritionally essential for healthy life. Some of these are referred to as trace elements like iron, manganese, copper, zinc, and selenium. Objectives of the organization. We as a Life Water Quality Organization, we have some objectives towards our organization. 1. The organization was mainly formed to solve the following problems in the society in general: to monitor heavy metals toxicants found in drinking water that are known to cause waterborne diseases, mostly cancerous and other related to human being health. To monitor pathogens mostly found in drinking water that are dangerous, causing waterborne diseases like typhoid, jaundice, cholera, dysentery, salmonella, SARS, viral known to cause coronavirus and other effects. To improve health sanitation in marginalized areas and proper control and physically encounter those people who have suffered contaminated water effects. To analyze both water quality parameters, i.e. physical, chemical, bacterial, biological, and toxicants in drinking water. To monitor and sample vending water kiosks and taps water microbes that attach themselves into UV light water carbon filter that has never been known and causes dangerous illness among human beings. To investigate and prevent emerging waterborne related diseases that are dangerous to human health. To ensure that all private water vendors kiosks, both in national government and county government that refill or dispense water through use of ATMs, give consumers water free from contaminants. To monitor both household borehole tap water used for different purposes by tenants, and also develop a disinfection program or schedule to be used for cleaning tanks and checking the water quality door to door. Also, It was formed to negotiate and create attention on set water quality standards and guidelines by Kenya Bureau of Standards and WHO to please reduce the duration time given for water quality monitoring of 3 months to be 2 weeks or even less as per the new emerging toxins and pathogens or increasing the number in physical, chemical, biological contaminants in drinking water. To also ensure that the number of water quality laboratory or a technician for daily analysis and reporting increases in both rural and urban areas, which will be accessible by private water vending kiosks and anybody who needs to know the quality of it or water can access easily. To monitor whole water resources used to produce water known for drinking, i.e. borehole, springs, mountains, wells and plant treated water in both rural and urban centers. To collect data and information in both rural and urban areas of anybody who died of any related to waterborne diseases from both pathogens and toxic heavy metals. To ensure installation of membrane filtration plants or reverse osmosis in those areas that would have been identified having waterborne related diseases deaths or having high rate of heavy metals, toxins and pathogens in their drinking water. To monitor the current, present and future rates of water contaminations for the areas known to have occurrence of all health effects emanating from waterborne diseases. Also to ensure the less vulnerable people in the society, like the adults, lactating and pregnant mothers, children below 5 years, have access to safe life water. Also to ensure installation of drinking water treatment facilities in institutional centers, schools, universities and colleges have access to safe life water. To identify the sources of water contamination and pollutions and providing relevant information on how to prevent them. Also, to create awareness by educating people about the importance of drinking safe life water and not just clean water as stated earlier. Also, as an organization, we have rules and regulations towards the achieve of our target program. 1. In line with rules and regulations and stipulated by the Ministry of Water and Sanitation and Irrigation, WASREP, WARMA, WARWA, Adi Water Works, WASPA, Water Service Providers, Water Service Providers Association, Water Trust Fund, Water Service Trust Fund, National Environmental Management Authority, CAPES, WHO, and public health instructions will work together to ensure we achieve this goal. We also desire to extend our services further to monitor the recharge of dams, of all dams constructed countrywide, by also monitoring the quality and quality in general. Every water kiosk known to commercialize drinking water from councils, water or borehole, springs or wells water will be expected to refill, dispense or sell water that is free from contamination and meet the set standards and guidelines by Kenya Bureau of Standards and WHO. Private companies doing bottling or commercializing water by refilling or dispensing via ATMs, machines and found selling or supplying contaminated water at any point will be imposed to a fine, and this will be taken as endangering life and health of innocent citizens. To close, all found private water kiosks, boreholes, springs and house taps for the recoverable. Nasiri bugu soro. Iya tajani bamba.